Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores and City Skylines, where today we're going to fill out the residential and hopefully start zoning this. It shouldn't take too much to fill out this residential though. And also connect the connect the transportation lines. That's quite important too. So let's not waste any time and get into it. Now, should I make this main road big is the question. Put just a tram right through the middle. I'm thinking so. Just a tram line all the way through the middle. That way that this is kind of set up. Oh, and I did look at it. I can put a tram station right here. And I'm going to do... Oh, no, that's a bus station. But I can put a tram station very nicely just right there. And you turn off. I'll connect you in a second. But let's get on to just normal roads. We'll make a little roundabout for the tram up there somewhere. So we can pull this all the way up. And I think that would be okay being a bridge. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, and then just kind of trying to quickly move along here because I do want this to be a little more exciting of a video. Ooh, can I? That would be really close. Well, it works. To there and then diagonally. Okay, so I'm gonna also have to figure out how I'm going to arrange the elevations of everything in here too. And then this one's just only 2 out all along it. I think adding another road that goes all the way through for sure right there. Just, we do want to connect it like that. But yes, I think just 2. Just across like that. I think that would be cool. Just this one little... You are too tall. Why would you elevate like that? Okay, let's get like right in there so we can get it nice and perfectly level. Just like that. That was weird though. But we do want to figure out how we're going to set up the water too. Actually, let's go to the topo. And level everything out. See if there's any weirdness. We can't level out right there, but we can level out the rest of this. Nope, this area is mighty... Oh, gosh, that was bad. This area is mighty flat. There we go. Put that back. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Boom, 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 or so help me. So help me. It's a work in progress. Monsters Inc. But there's a little bit right there because that little ledge went down. So did that a little bit. But, well, all of the placements correct. Let's actually... You know what? I think the water will be fine. This will be one of the places where just normal waterways will actually be very effective. So, especially since everything is terribly flat. I can use the word terribly flat here because, or the word terribly for this because it freaking is. Like, the entire area is just one very, very flat plane. So we shouldn't have any issues with a lot of water variance because, like I said, it's just one giant flat plane. Well, no, I'll leave you like that. Okay. Alright then, well, let's get started on making some of the changes we need, such as we need a tram line that goes this way, all the way over here. And I was thinking about how to make this turn around, because obviously we can't pull it through I was thinking, well, I could put it off to this side. Remember, if we do anything too wonky, though, this will break. I kind of actually want this to curve a little, but I'm not sure if we could do that. But it says we could. I don't trust it. And I would want this elevated. I do want it level. Yeah, I think that might break the train station like we saw up there. So, question though, can we actually have something come from this? We can. Which gives me an idea. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. So we want the curved. Pull it out 4 units. Then it would go out 4 units in this direction, but we want it elevated. We do want it elevated. And then right there, it won't curve. Will it? No, it won't curve if I just put it straight into it. But that's alright. Maybe we can build the curve from this side rather than. So if we went there, out to about right there, and then like that. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's rotate that around. And then we will... Oh, I see the problem that this may have, because this is a people harbor. There might be a lot of cars. Well, no, people should be walking here. And in fact, we'll make a little pedestrian pathway right here to ensure that they can cross and get over there just fine. So, what we need to do is we need another... About to this spot. Okay. That's what it said it went to. Let's try to keep it level while building it. That way we have less trouble in general. Or did I just pull it out to the... Okay, that's not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, this side is acting differently, which is a pain in the butt. Obviously can't do that. You have to pull it out at least a little bit. We can't pull it... Oh, I see the problem. This road is going straight into where we wanted this to be. I think we could do that. I think we could break that road. So, that means let's try this again. To about right there-ish. Well, we had to lower it a little bit. I can't see at the moment, though, because there aren't any streetlights over there. Over there, and like that. So kind of this butterfly pattern. But let's make sure all of this is nice and level, because I don't want it looking so terrible. Yeah, it's going to lift the terrain a little, because it does go up a little from right there, which is okay. Ooh, that is messing with that little spot right there. In fact... No. Right there. Let's make that elevated too. So that it does... So that that little flowway actually stays. And in fact, we're going to lower this a bit. In fact, I think I made it too high. I think that's actually level. And that way we can lower this a little. Try to just make this curve up there a little more gently. Okay, there we go. Let's come over here. This does not need to be elevated. In fact, this could be on the ground. Let's upgrade that to being on the ground, because that portion actually goes a lot higher. We want this to come down by quite a bit. Not too much, though, of course. So about right there. If it starts having issues, we might re-elevate it. Or re-elevated road it. And I think that is good. Okay, so we have a roundabout for the tram. After I change the directioning of that. Let's turn that to normal, turn that off. So it comes in, goes around. One giant rail going across. Right here. And then it goes back onto this road all the way down into the residential down there. I could have a drop-off just right here specifically. And that way they can walk into the industrial from there. I think that might be an effective means. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do an individual tram line that goes around and would drop off somewhere back there. But that would be such a pain to do. Because then we need to get it back here on a two-way. So this one way right there does not help. And also would start to interfere with traffic. Well, let's stop pondering about the stuff and get stuff done. First of all, we need the monorail track connected. So this needs to go across the... Oh. The precision engineering doesn't work with trams, I guess? 180. Yes, 180. Yeah, right. That's going to go over a hill, though. So it's going to be a little wonky. That's fine, though. This entire area looks like it might be a little more elevated in comparison. Okay, let's have this come off. 45. Yeah, it's curving a little inward, but that made it come off at the 45, so let's actually back this off a bit. And that is quite the elevation change. In fact, the elevation changes as it goes into the water here, which I don't want it to do. So let's drop down here real quick and pull this up. Let's put the game in high speed too, so that we can make some money. Ensure that we keep making money. Who knows when the apocalypse will happen that will just kill our cash flow. There is a point in which the pillar underneath will stop being able to be down there. Ooh, wow. Okay. Pause it because the water is actually affecting the camera now. But the idea is that we're trying to make it go straight across. Anywho, but the idea is that it is possible that something may happen that will just make us have to spend oodles of money and just to fix it. And we may need oodles of money to fix it. So, okay. That looks like it's good. Let's grab from here out to there and connect. And obviously not with this big ol' jump up right there. If we have to push the land down a little, that's fine. Just a little. And there we go. And that is fine. It looks okay. Okay, so we have the monorail connected. Let's unpause that. Now we need the train. We'll come back up here and replace the train that we got rid of up here because, well, we need it back. But this time, the train is going down a different way. I'm wondering, can we be super cheeky about this? Just pull it down the middle there. Well, no way to find out other than to actually try it. And I think we can based on what it looks like. Obviously, it would need to be at an elevation of 9 at this point to jump over the road. Well, it does go down a little, though, so maybe not 9, maybe... Well, we're not going to know unless we test it, so 7. We want it to be going in this direction, going straight across. So to there. Now that says it's 12 elevated, but it is elevating a little. Okay, so no, we need it to be 8 on the backside. If anything, we want it going down as it hits that. I would like it not on the road guidelines, but just right there. So not 7, but 8, and that should make it more level at least. That still had to be 12, but it is now level. Now the problem is, can we get under this, or do we have to go over? We can go over. So I think that is how we're going to do it. Okay, it changes it to right there. So if we just straight, that makes it a bridge, which I am actually okay with. Okay, so that is now a bridge. Now what we want to do is drop it. It'll go down along here. It'll curve underneath this and then elevate into that. Okay, that is the plan at least. Oop, we over-rotated. But we now need it to go down at a nice slope, if we could. But I would like to keep the over structures, if we could. As long as we can. Once we get so low, it changes it back, so. We don't really want to go into this water too much. But we do want it lowering still. Oh, as it changes, it's going to... Oh no, if the angle changes. Huh. Pause, because that water bouncing is irritating the poop out of me. Can we see the change in elevation? Yes. -5. Yes, we need it to come over this way. Why are you auto-turning? Huh, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's go out 5 units and go out 5 units. Is there a change in elevation? -4. See how that looks. That looks alright. Okay, grab that. Continuing the downward trend. Maybe not out to there. Yeah, well, actually, yes, maybe out to there. And this is going to be one awfully sharp turn, but 3 units, 3 units. Space already occupied. You know what? Anarchy it. Ooh, but Anarchy actually messes with how the road will actually be placed. So let's just hope it doesn't mess with it for the time being. I don't want to elevate it at all, especially once it hits this pillar. And in fact, that's all that it's interfering with is that pillar. And we will actually get rid of this road right here. It's not actually going straight along it. It is actually merging with it as it goes. So we do want to ensure that this is the primary section. Okay, no. Do we have flat slopes? Road bending, smooth slopes? Wasn't slopes a part of this? Oh, right there. Okay, so let's see how this lines up. It lines up pretty darn well. Okay, so we want it to still be lined up when it hits, say, that point. And let's actually toggle on road guidelines so that I can even it with it. Okay, come on, you can do it. Then let's lift it up to about there, which should give it a flat slope all the way across. But then turn off road guidelines because there's just too many over here. Then down into this. And then we need it right along the side of that road. Okay, that's why it was complaining. But that road is what's giving me guidelines. Or is with what is guiding it to some degree. Okay, so about 5 units, I would say. Yeah, 5 units looks good. Okay, let's delete all of this road right here. At least back to there. And then connect up this highway. This trainway. Okay, turn Anarchy off. I actually like the look of that. I really do. This slope could be a little nicer though. We could do that by just lifting up this curve a little. And just a little. Just kind of have this curve gently go down, rather. Just like that. That looks a lot nicer. Okay, well, we are actually connected to everything now. We can actually start placing things in and people could move in. So, let's actually draw a pipe from there into Sandstone Citadel. Let's get the water in from there. We will probably have some water towers over here itself. But for now, I really want that line in specifically. See if we can't get a middle here. Right there, and draw it all the way down. And then this one can come in from the side. And then this one can come in from that side. Then just across. And that gets the entire residential area. Looks like I'm making an alchemical symbol right there. I just watched Lockstein Noggin on a Pokemon. Not theory, but... Well, it is a theory kind of thing, but the concept of where Pokemon's got a lot of its lore, and it's from actually alchemy, which is interesting enough. But it was kind of interesting. But they were talking about the symbols and stuff, and just something as simple as that kind of makes me think it looks alchemic. So, and then MatPat from Game Theory did stuff on alchemy. Man, this is just an alchemy week, isn't it? Actually, we can pull that just straight across because that's going to go into the train station right there. So, then if we pull up one right there, and the reason for that one is that I want to... There's probably going to be... Actually, up here is probably going to be the fire station and such, so I do need to cover that a little, at least a little bit. So, the water coverage, that would get the rest of it, so just like that. Then we can extend this into that. And then maybe have this one come up a little just in case we want to make something over there later. And maybe across like that. Just so that all the zoning is covered. over there. Now we have the commercial to cover. Oh, that is already covered, so let's actually just pull that straight down. Redundancy, ho! Okay, let's pull, say, this one down to right there, and we'll have another pipe going up. I like it following the streets because it makes it more realistic, so. But then that side can just come up that and connect at 45 because that is a road going under there, yes. And I think that is pretty good for that. That's all of the electrical. We actually don't need this road right here. That is a big Are you serious? We need to rebuild that. There was a little piece of road under there that, like, just a tiny piece of road that didn't get updated because it was a little piece of road under big items. So we changed that around though, and that should work now. I still like this being a big road. I don't think it needs to be one after this point, but I like it being a big road still. So, and I don't think we can upgrade this one, so it's going to be a little interesting. Although all of the people should go into this to drop their stuff off rather than going around. If people do start going around, we'll deal with it. Speak of up here though, we do need to get this all built up. And you have that going out right there, so we're going to build this backwards, but 5. We would like it. Oh, I actually don't know the elevation. It's going to be random. I don't want it to be random. And that looks, we're going to have to use the move it mod for that. So 4, we want it 5 out. We want it 5 that way. Oh, wait, that was 6. We want it 5 that way. We want it 5 this way. And to the ground. In fact, I kind of want that piece on the ground. 75. So we're already past the point in which it would be a 45 or a 180, essentially. So that's fine though, because it's not that much of a change. Let's upgrade that around. Let's actually make that on the ground, and we will, ooh, hiccup. We will level it just like that. Oh, if I'd stop hiccuping. Oh my gosh. Just little hiccups, nothing massive. But then from there, we're probably going to want to curve it a little. 3, 5 in this direction. Okay, you know what? That did not want to connect quite how I thought it would. So let's just do one of those. There we go. And that's that little loop. So that is good. This will need its own trash. We could actually probably put that over here. Tell the truth. Just a big old trash station. Ooh, that wouldn't reach out that way very well. Of course, we could just put it in here. Or back here, just so that... Oh, that's right. That's why this would need its own, is because the one-ways would mess it up. Well, in that case, I think that does just fine. Actually, we could put it up here if I had that go straight out a little further. So, I think that is what I will do. Put a trash place right there. We will immediately turn you off, though, because we don't need you on. we need you to go at least out to there, because if we don't have you go at least out to there, you will cause problems. Oh gosh, that was the timer too. We are almost there to just starting zoning in all of this. These do need to be their own districts, because to apply specialization, it has to be its own district, which, to be fair, I think is a little weird. But I'm not the one that made the game, but I think leisure and tourism should be their own zoning tiles too. But anywho, that'll be it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as possible. And I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.